Hey my spirit sibs, what's up? How are we? Welcome to the latest edition of Oracles. I am here today with pick a card messages from your spirit guides and higher selves about the month of September. Yeah, happy September. August is done. I can't decide if it was really long or really short. Somewhere in between for me. Whew. Anyway, here's to a new month. Here's to some messages. If you've never done a pick a card reading before, you've got 4 options here. That's right. If you're a Oracles regular, you will notice there's a whole additional option now. And moving forward, it will hopefully be that way. And so yeah, back to explaining a pick a card reading basically. So we've got 4 piles here, piles 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each one is a different tarot deck. And I always put a crystal on top of each as well if you feel so inclined to choose a crystal rather than the artwork or the numerical placement of the cards. So yeah, go ahead, pause the video if you need to, take all the time you need to see which pile is calling to you. It could be more than one, it could be all of them. You might get different messages out of each one. And just one more reminder before we jump in, please, please, please only take what resonates. Be honest about what resonates and throw out anything that does not. And do not forget that you have free will, ultimately. All right, with that being said, I will see you at your reading. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. Y'all picked this Tattoo Tarot deck stack with this Rhodonite Orgonite. That's super fun to say. And here are the cards we got for you. So we got the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Cups reversed, the Knave of Wands reversed, the Devil, the 6 of Swords reversed, and the 9 of Wands reversed. So with the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups reversed, I'm definitely seeing something about validation, but superficial validation. With the Devil, I'm wondering if you're someone who is almost addicted to validation. I mean, the Devil, it's a card of addictive behaviors, darkness, materialism. Materialism is also something that the 9 of Cups represents. So I'm really seeing that not only do you seek validation, but it's validation that ultimately is serving the wrong parts of you. I see that in the 6 of Swords reversed, that despite all this validation that you're getting, there's this healing that's not happening. There's a blockage. There's absolutely a blockage. The 9 of Wands reversed is also a blockage. I mean, we do have the 8 of Wands here, which typically means things happening in haste, things happening quickly, making split-second decisions. And then the Knave of Wands reversed. So I'm seeing that you're stuck in this, and I think subconsciously that the type of validation you tend to go after is not the validation that serves you. And I feel like in September, you're gonna come to a reckoning moment of that, where it's really not gonna serve you, and you're gonna feel like you made a deal with the devil, and it's not as spiritually nourishing as it should be, or emotionally nourishing, right? Because 9 of Cups is reversed, 9 of Wands is reversed, 6 of Swords is reversed. I can see. So the 8 of Wands, I'm seeing in the moment, absolutely this validation feels good. It fuels your ego, and 9 of Cups reversed is still you got something to show. I'm seeing that in this case. But the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands reversed, it's creator angst. I channel for a lot of creatives, so I'm getting that you're somebody who okay, so I'm thinking of somebody that I know. This is gonna be a specific example, and I love this person a lot. But she is a very talented dancer. On top of that, she's also very beautiful and hot and just really sexy, and dances sexy. And we've in observing her efforts to gain fame and success, she tends to be validated. She tends to seek the validation of looking hot rather than, you know, and that's fine, but I don't think it would, I feel like maybe it wouldn't nourish her the same way as when people would compliment her dancing, if that makes sense. Kind of, you know, like I said, take this only if it resonates, take the parts that resonate. It could be, you know, it could be that you are, another way of looking at these cards to me is maybe you make hasty decisions. You could be a shopaholic. I'm not seeing that. I mean, there's no pentacles here, which maybe is the problem. Like, it's all very like ungrounded spending. So again, you know, just take what resonates. Let's pull some oracle cards to just get some more clarification on these messages, right? Okay. So the first one we got is you are epic, which I think you already know, but you need to know that you are epic in all aspects and not just the one aspect that you are validated in. So this could also be that maybe you feel like you're only validated for one aspect and you feel stuck about how you can get that validation in other aspects. Ooh. But definitely there's an evolution waiting to happen. So first, you got to find your sacred flow. We're actually going to read the guidebook on that so we can get the whole meaning. And then we've also have the edge of evolution feels messy. Yeah, like I said, there's a change wanting to happen. You have to make this evolution happen. Like this dancer friend that I have, right? She may need to pivot and really focus on her dancing and put less effort. Nah, I mean, easier said than done, right? Like, but it's just a matter of fun, like, you know, just figuring out her sacred flow. But let's, you know, delve into the guidebook of what that really means. Just so I want you all to have the fulsome meaning. So, your sacred flow. Each one of those words is a powerful medicine for your creator spirit. Tune into your own rhythm and actively schedule your own unique sacred flow into your life every day. This may mean stopping to nap, exercise, or meditate during the day if that's what makes your heart sing. It may mean scheduling something sacred in your planner, something epic even. Oh, got that word. What makes you feel alive and in flow with the world? Are you leaving time for that thing? If something is encroaching on your flow time, you may need to set clear boundaries and prioritize this sacred break. Be sure you aren't giving up your personal space so that someone else can benefit. Don't be a martyr. This space is desperately needed for you to find your center. If you are feeling pressure to make an important decision, right now is not the time to give an answer you aren't completely sure of. I see that with the Eight of Wands. That could be reminding you don't make that split decision. Go with the flow of not knowing. Sleep on it. Surrender to not having all of the answers and know that everything will be revealed when you gift yourself the space of distance, stillness, and perspective. So this card is a huge message of slowing down, which now really clarifies the Eight of Wands to me. If you're somebody who does make a lot of fast decisions, or just you're always on the go, on the move for this validation. Definitely I'm getting that a part of you is not being nurtured, and in September, either that's really going to come to light or you're going to have opportunities to nurture that unnurtured aspect of you. And learning to nurture that, finding out what that is, I absolutely see as part of what that evolution is going to be. And it's going to be a little messy. I see that in all of these Wands cards. Wands are very, it's fire energy. It's chaotic. Even, reversed cups, like water pouring out of cups, chaotic. Messy. But it's got to be done. And you got to trust that process. You got to trust yourself. And, really think about what else you need to nourish you. Okay, so first we got, you are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. Yeah, attachments, a powerful attachment. And trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. Yes, it certainly can. Love for yourself. Love for yourself means self-care. It means self-nurture, knowing all the ways that you need to be able to nurture yourself and find nurture and validation even. You know, it's as simple as people who are only validated for their appearance, you know, start to eventually worry about their intellect. You know, they wonder whether their intellect is valuable. I know my best friend, I mean, she's literally one of the smartest people in the world, and is also one of the most beautiful people in the world. And you know, typically people will see the latter first, right? Because, you know, usually you'll see her face before she talks. And I know she tends to feel, you know, insecure about that people only desire her for her physicality and, you know, how she looks physically. Although for her, I mean, she nurtures all aspects. I think my best friend is perfect. So I don't think this message is for her, but I'm just using her as an example. But let's just get, I don't know why I just made that, let's just get Mario accent. But let's get a couple more messages. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust what I will focus on, and trust that what I focus on will grow. Yes. So maybe you just haven't, you know, given it enough focus. You didn't think it needed focus, or you were like, what's the point if people aren't validating that aspect of me? But I think if you give it some focus, and people are like, you know, going back to the example of my dancer friend, if she for some reason was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna focus less on my appearance and just really go all out on my dancing, you know, maybe she does start to do more crazy choreography. And in place of that, people notice that she's not wearing her makeup anymore, maybe because she sweats more, because she's doing more complicated dancing. And, you know, they might be like, hey, dancer girl, like, why'd you stop wearing makeup? And she, you know, she doesn't have to apologize. She's still hot and beautiful and talented and amazing. It's just about her being able to nurture every side of her. Let's get one more message from this. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So you've got two things about focus. And yeah, just shift your focus. I think validation is present for you everywhere. 6 of Wands came out upright. I know you deserve validation in all aspects of your life, absolutely. And it's part of your evolution. You know, you deserve that. You deserve to have that part of you nourished and appreciated and embraced and celebrated. Yeah. Okay, group 1, so that is my September message for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it's helpful. I hope it, you know, propels you to have a great month. And thank you so much for being here. I hope I see you at the next one. Love and light. Bye. Okay, group 2, welcome to your reading. Y'all picked the Goldstone pile with on top of the Tarot of the Divine deck. And here are the cards we got for you. So we've got the 2 of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed, the Moon, the Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, 3 of Wands reversed, and the World. So group 1, 2 different parts I'm seeing. I'm seeing some healing happening in the 6 of Swords and the Moon. I like to read the Moon as healing energy and intuitive healing energy. And I think the healing has to do with this 2 of Swords reversed and reversed Magician. I'm seeing a lot of unused potential in you, and it's coming from fear and just a lot of like mental, like just you have a lot on your mind that's holding you back. The 6 of Swords to me is also like healing. It's like communication, right? Like Swords is a suit of talking. I feel like you have a lot to say. You have a lot on your mind. I see that in the Ace of Wands too. You have a lot to say, but you don't always say it, not as often as you need to or as you want to. And I think I think you have some great things to say. I see that in the Ace of Wands and even in the Magician reversed. Like, yeah, there's this like energy of shyness here, but if you can speak more, because I know some people will read Six of Swords and other swords cards as like social media. So I don't know if social media would be an outlet for you. Three of Wands reverse is also a card of like not dreaming big enough. So I think that absolutely ties into how you're being a little like I'm just getting like your silence is holding you back from really evolving. So in September, maybe it's a time to find your voice. You know, it's about finding your voice or just using it more. Let's talk to some oracles now. So first we have the now. You know, not to be pushy, but timing. And then we have raw intention. So yeah, to me raw intention sounds like, you know, just speaking candidly, speaking as it in the moment, speaking as it's raw, you know, like the second that the flame of that wand goes off, you're like, here's what I have to say, rather than letting the flame die out. I also just got a weird metaphor of cooked meat, like speak before the meat is cooked on the flame. And then we have nourish the sacred feminine. Yeah, I mean, the moon is sacred feminine energy. I'm just, yeah, seeing, you know, tap into some introspectiveness, see what's... I'm also getting throat chakra stuff. That could definitely be a thing. We have blue moon, believe in the impossible. Yeah, I see that. There's a sense of self-doubt here in all of this reversed energy. I think that you think it's impossible, but to achieve what you want to achieve if you spoke up more. But you gotta believe in it. And then we have the full moon, surrender to the divine. So the fact that we have two full moon cards and the world is a card of completion. So I'm definitely seeing you have like, and we have the moon, yeah, like definitely like a completion of a phase. Like you have to complete this phase of silence. Silence and a lot of like, I think you're incubating a lot of ideas and you just have to take them out. Like take them out of the oven. They are cooked, they're fresh. The intention was raw, but the idea has been cooked. And you don't want it to be overcooked. Or let others taste, you know, and we can go on forever. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we have thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Yeah, the highest good is for you to express yourself and to share your thoughts and share your words. Because you are the loving energy of the universe. Sacred feminine, moon energy, the divine. Have like faith in yourself, in the divine, in the universe, that, you know, you're not set to fail. You're not gonna fail. That's just the message I got. Okay, group 2, so that's my message for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here and hoping to see you at the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. Y'all picked the Lightseers Tarot deck with this Sunstone Organite. And here are the cards we pulled for you. We've got the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, the Fool reversed, Death reversed, the Lovers reversed, the Three of Cups reversed, and Strength reversed. The biggest thing I'm getting is inner child healing. September, the month of September is calling you to look into what in your inner child needs to be healed. I'm saying that because I'm seeing all these reversed cards and the reverse Three of Cups. I'm seeing that there's this lack of harmony with yourself. The Lover's reversed can mean like a need for more self-love. And I think this lack of self-love, this lack of confidence even, it comes from, yeah, absolutely something in your childhood that you need to revisit. Because there's a cycle waiting to end. There's something that you need to move forward from, and that's what I see in Death reversed. But you're stuck, like Strength reversed and even the Fool reversed is really showing me that. And I absolutely see that the solution is in looking into your inner child, into your past, looking back. And the Page of Swords is a card of expanding consciousness. You can see here, this character, she's reading, and there's like all these ideas that are being inspired. And like, I feel, I really see like this could be you, it should be you, it ought to be you. You should be starting this new phase as a Page of Swords. I think you're somebody you're a communicator of sorts. Page of Swords, that's a writer, channeling for creators again, writer, of some kind, or, just even a social media content creator, of some sort. But I'm absolutely seeing like a blockage coming from, that is stemmed from your childhood, that is now needing, your inner child needs that to be healed. Just like, yeah, the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords together, I'm seeing like the Page of Swords is also a messenger card. And, the Six of Cups is, yeah, it is childhood and nostalgia. But just with all these other cards here, Group 3, I'm totally seeing, as I've said for a billion times already in 30 seconds, it's an inner child situation. And let's just get some more info on exactly what other info we can get about this. So then we have the past, your past supports your future. Yes, it does. Inner child healing, babe. I feel like, it's different for all of us, but September is going to bring you some opportunities to really reflect on that, and and then contribute to your future. Let this death happen. It could literally be reconciling a death. Seeing these cards, I'm seeing also, it could have been, maybe your parents got divorced and that really upset you. Maybe you were really lonely as a kid. And we have lead your metamorphosis. Yeah, death, rebirth. This card here, death is a part of metamorphosis and evolution. Let's get one more message. Ooh, okay. Fearless expression. Yeah, Page of Swords. Fearless expression, expressing yourself more. I think this lack of confidence you have, this loneliness, this fear, Strength reverse is also a card of fear. It's time for you to look at it and heal it. And, fearless expression, it might be having brave conversations with the people who hurt you. But in any case, I do see opportunities to invest in a starry beginning. Gift is the name of the oracle cards we're gonna talk to next. Okay, so we got time to move on, flow with the river, see where it takes you. So that doesn't mean moving on from your inner child, because you cannot do that. It means moving on from what's hurting your inner child by healing it. You know, don't sweep it under the rug anymore. You are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. That's that self-confidence, trusting in yourself more. And then trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. With self-love, babe. Because the Lover's reverse. It's the lack of self-love. Yeah. And last but not least, as you go in to heal your inner child, let us see how the universe will have your back. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Yes, it will. Yeah, heavy on the self-love, the love to the inner child. It could, it could just really be about finding out what was that love you needed as a child, giving it to yourself now, and letting it move forward. Letting that metamorphosis happen. And then we have I choose love no matter what. Heavy, 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 heavy self-love message, as I've been saying. Okay, group 3, that's my message for you. Maybe we'll do a inner child healing reading because of this. But thank you for being here. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for being here again. And I hope I see you at the next one. Love and light. Bye. Hey, group 4. Welcome to your reading. Y'all picked the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck with this piece of citrine here. And here are the cards we got for you. We've got the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, King of Wands. Wow, so much fire energy in this Earth season. 8 of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, 10 of Pentacles. All right, there's some Earth energy, and the Devil. Group 4, the biggest thing I'm seeing is that I think there are gonna be a lot of good things happening to you. They might be small, minute things, but I do see that they're happening. I see that in the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the 6 of Wands, like all this like spontaneous, exciting, inspired energy. But the question is, are you going to be conscious of it? Are you going to be present to it? I ask that because we have the 8 of Swords reversed and the Fool reversed and the Devil, and the two major arcana cards, right, are representing this energy to me of, so the 8 of Swords reversed is kind of a card of like, how can I put it? It's kind of like when, not self-pity exactly, but like, so it's okay, it's like being a victim and feeling helpless and using your stories or past experiences as excuses to remain stuck. And the Devil is a card of bondage, of being trapped and being held prisoner by habits or things that are not serving you. It is interesting that the 10 of Pentacles is like in the midst of this message. I don't know if it's that you think money can buy happiness, and just because the Devil is next to it, like I'm kind of getting a sense of materialism, superficiality even. you may be focused on the wrong things, or just, I just really see this as you're dwelling. This could also just be a random placement. Honestly, the placement isn't quite speaking to me as much as I thought it would, but more than that, really, like, I think the Ten of Pentacles, it's an energy that could also be available to you, because that is like financial and spiritual abundance, or just, you know, being really balanced and accomplished in both of those regards. But I'm seeing a sense of foolishness in the sense, in the fact that you were really, you know, holding yourself prisoner to these thoughts that are not serving you. And you're really not, you know, living in the moment. You're not being as present as you need to be. So just, you know, try to be more present in September. Maybe this was your August energy, and, you know, now in September you'll have opportunities to, you know, revamp that, clear it. We're in a new month. I mean, we're in Virgo season 2, and, you know, we have a new moon in Virgo coming up. So that really, to me, is like, it's a time to clean up, like, cleanse this sense of what you have, you know. Get some sage, get some selenite, set that intention. But also don't, you know, but also go into why, you know, why can't you be present? What is this grief over? Yeah, we got bliss is worth creating from crossed out, for crossed out, from. Let's just read from the guidebook to really get the full breadth of the meaning of this, because I think it will inform the rest of what we have here. So, bliss attracts bliss. When you decide to live with bliss in your heart, you call more of the good stuff into your life. This is Manifestation 101, and rather conveniently, bliss is the end game and the vehicle to take you there. Tap into it and it can power your dreams. Find it daily and you've got a badass success strategy. Think about it. Wouldn't bliss help you to build things a lot quicker? Wouldn't your dream feel a whole lot closer and way more possible if you remember that you had bliss on tap whenever you needed it? Do you desire a higher tolerance for risk, increased productivity, to rid your system of toxins and stress? You can rewire your brain to pump out the happy hormones that make it all possible. So find more joy in your life and give yourself an edge when facing challenges. If you've been working on it already, keep going. If you've been neglecting some aspect of your self-care, this card is a loving wake-up call that your creativity may be suffering because your current mindset, mental health, physical vitality, or waning commitment to a daily practice. It's time to do the work, sweet soul, because wiring your life for joyful bliss is your best success strategy. Yeah, success is there for you, babe. Like, and that bliss is there. You know, I see that in the Six of Wands and this Page of Wands. Even in this King of Wands, just this charm and excitement and creativity and inspiration. But I really am seeing this is how you are. Your Eight of Swords energy in this foolish devil energy. Like this thing, you're trapped. There's definitely, like, you're trapped in a more negative energy. And this is not to say, like, let me just pull a few more cards, because this is not to say ever to, just be happy even though you went through some stuff. No, never. You know what? 10 of Pentacles now, I'm seeing it could be family issues that are part of, you know, choose who you are becoming. I was just saying family. I don't know if you feel trapped to be in a certain path or do a certain thing, but you have options because you're a King of Wands. King of Wands means not supreme leader. Oh my God. Where did I get that from? Or, I don't know. And I lost my train of thought, so there's that. We did not get creator fire with all this fire energy. Okay, yes we did. All right, back to the guidebook, y'all. Fire is connected to passionate and enthusiastic energies. It is present in the zest of impulsivity and spontaneity, and in the spark of new ideas. Its realm is one of quick movement and intense creativity. Fire also relates to destruction and rebirth, and to vital purification. What can fire teach you about the present? What can your passions and desires teach you about what's yet to come? Is there something that needs to be burned down? Oh yes, in order to rise again? And what does the intensity of your creative flame whisper to you right now? Is your creative force being stoked and tended? Yes. Yeah, so much fire energy. I don't know, a lot of y'all might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or, it could be one of your big three. But yeah, this individuality, I can see that maybe you're trapped in these expectations that other people have of you. Because the Fool also is just, sometimes it's like you're not moving forward despite knowing the path, or knowing that you can start to move forward. Be clear on what you want. Put action to your goals, make them a reality. Yeah, that's that King of Wands energy that you really got to tap into. Be clear. I think I'm seeing that part of your trappedness is self-doubt. Like, you're trapped in a sense of self-doubt. There's some fear here. You're afraid to be clear. But you are so worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself. Okay, we have 2 wand cards, and like really going for it and believing in yourself. Yeah, so this energy is not serving you. Of this insecure energy that you're in is not serving you. In September, you're gonna get this chance to grow past it or examine it. Okay, yeah, and you have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect emotions of others. So yeah, it makes sense how you would pick up on, insecurities. If people are projecting their, criticisms and stuff on you, you'll hold on to that. But as you start to move forward and hopefully free yourselves from this, doubt that you're in, just really remember the universe has your back, which is also the name of the next oracles we're going to talk to. That happiness is my birthright. Yes, it is. So that means really choosing your path, choosing your way, who you're becoming, knowing you're worthy, embracing the fact that you're sensitive. And joy is the ultimate creator. Yeah, 2 things telling you that you're allowed to be happy. Yeah, and we have bliss here, happiness, joy. Like, don't trap yourself in the sadness that you can look into and break down and heal. It is so possible. So look out for opportunities for that in September. Group 4. Joy is there, bliss is there, happiness is there, and you deserve it, and you're worthy of it. But, try to heal yourself from the negativity you tend to trap yourself in. Okay, group 4, that is my message for you. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed and found it helpful. If none of these resonated for you, thank you anyway for sticking around. And I really hope I catch you at the next readings. Love and light. Bye.